If you're being abused, like how would you be treated or how would you want to be treated, right? So think about yourself, or if you were ever in those situations, so that neighbors, friends, and families initially, like that idea around reaching out and starting the conversation is really important. And Bussie has talked about, she has her phone number and her card. I have mine over there. There's also a collaboration in York Region called the Elder Abuse Prevention Committee. It's called
President of
PISA.
Elder Abuse Committee of York Region.
It's yeah, see.
Mouthful. PISA.
But they have a collaboration, and there's many organizations that get together on a monthly basis, and we share information with each other's services, so we're better able to provide referrals to each other. If other organizations have a situation come up and they're not sure who they can connect with, we're better informed as agencies to help out. We have a senior safety line. People can call 24 hours a day, and we have a translation service so you can get assistance in 150 languages. So we support that through the Assaulted Women's Helpline. But again, it's toll free, so people can get help there. Our organization, as well as Bussie's, you can always reach out. I think there's 211. You can talk a little bit more about the services, and then we can take some questions.
Sure. Can I use your phone? Oh, I gave mine out. You gave yours up. Yeah. Just services. Oh, in the community and that. Yeah. I mean, the services that are in the community, it may be simply that there's issues within the home and people don't know about the resources. So we can connect with those resources. We have 2 social workers that work in our office as well, who are a wealth of knowledge and have great information that they're able to share and within those resources, so we can make referrals on your behalf. If people aren't on the computer, not so tech savvy, then we can assist with that as well. Okay, but like Raeann said, anything, physical, or you hear something, you hear neighbors and you know that you've had concerns and you hear yelling and screaming, my friends, you can call 911 for that. All right. And I don't know what's going on, and it's not your job to go knock on the door and say, hey, what's going on? But you can make those calls. All right. If you haven't seen your neighbor for a while and you don't know if they're being isolated, you're not sure, you can call the police and do what we call a check welfare call. So that wouldn't, and let me, the where you hear something it's happening, that's 911. If it's just something where you've tried to reach out to them and you don't know what's going on and you haven't seen them for a while and you're concerned, you call our non-emergency line and you ask for a check welfare call, where an officer will go over, knock on the door, hey, how you doing? I'm coming to check on Mrs. Jones. If she lives on her own, it might be, get there sooner. But if it's with family, we can at least get in and have sort of eyes in the home and find out what's going on. And this is not being nosy neighbors. This is where it's coming, like Raeann said, from genuine concern for this person's safety. And you let our call takers know. And if you can't remember what I'm telling you, and you call me, and either if I'm free and it's not a 911 emergency, then my social worker and I can go out and do a check welfare call. We do them all the time. But if it's something where I'm not available and this needs to be dealt with, we'll give you our non-emergency line. We'll connect you to our communications. And it's just simply asking for an officer to go and check on my neighbor because I haven't seen them for a while and I'm concerned. It's never a bother. If I had a nickel for every time I heard someone say, well, I didn't want to bug you. This is our job, folks. As the police, our job is to make sure that you feel safe, comfortable in your community in which you're living. And if you're able to help somebody as well, to be that advocate for them, or just because, you know what, we all have to put our head down on our pillow at night. And if you can't put your head down because you're afraid of what's going on there, then we need to do something about it. And that's one thing that you can do to assist there.